Okay, so we're going to do some comedy.
It's Friday.
Now, we have never seen Dave Chappelle. Anything from him. I've heard of him.
I saw him in the late 80s.
Wow.
Briefly.
You're old.
On some kind of cable thing. I don't remember it. But,
Okay, yeah. I've never actually watched Dave Chappelle. I've watched...
And I've heard about him in high school as well.
Yeah, I've watched
But I don't know.
Greg Giraldo, Bill Burr, but I've never watched Dave Chappelle for whatever reason. So, but I know I've heard he's good. So, it's kind of nice though because maybe I would have never watched him unless we did this channel. So, now I get to see some new people do new things and expand my mind.
He's getting Chappelled.
Yeah, Chappelled. So, hopefully you guys like Dave Chappelle. We're going to give him a reaction anyways and see what happens because we just want to giggle a bit. So.
I like comedy.
Okay, so you ready to roll? 3, 2, you're always ready, I know. Here we go. Dave Chappelle, drug problems.
There's too much shit out there to stress you out. This whole world is drug infested, hate infested, drug infested world. Hate drugs. I heard the worst drug story. You know what my friend told me? You know what he's dealing with? His landlord is hooked on crack. That's terrible. That's pressure. Your landlord's hooked on crack, that means you've got to have the rent. You come around all the time. You got the rent. It's not even due yet, it's the 10th. Come on, I need it! Let me just get $20 of it now and then, just give me the rest of the end of the month. Every couple hours. Hey, look, I'm gonna need some more of the rent. This building's falling apart. Things came up. Comes home early from a party. Landlord's in the crib going through his shit. What are you doing in my house? Ah! Where's the sink? I came to fix it. It's in the kitchen. I thought it was in the drawer. I'll fix it tomorrow when I come for the rent. You know what I hate about drugs? I hate when like people my age and older get hooked on crack. I hate that shit. You're too old to be experimenting with the drugs at a certain point. You should be past that. You ain't doing it by a certain point, you just miss it. Drugs are really for old people anyway.
Yeah.
You 75, you've earned the right. Shit, if I was 75, I'd do coke, heroin, everything. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be walking down the street, they'd be like, boy, that old man is tripping. Can't do everything. Maybe weed. If you're gonna do something, do a little weed.
Yeah.
Smoke weed's not as bad as everything else.
That's right.
Weed is a background substance. You know what I mean? You can smoke some herb and still function.
Sort of.
If you ain't crisp, but you'll function. Nothing higher than weed, though. I made that mistake one time. I was at a party, some guy gave me some shit. He's like, here, man, take this. It's fucking mushrooms. I took it, I forgot all about it, you know. Then a couple days later, I found that shit in my pocket. I'm thinking, why not? Because I'm thinking it's like weed, some background shit. I planned my whole day out like it was weed. I'll chew this shit up, then I'll go to the barber shop, get my hair cut, and then I'll see a movie.
Next thing you know, you're shitting on your neighbor's
I chewed it
lawn.
up. So far, so good. Then I was in a barber shop like an hour later. And it's funny because I was just thinking to myself, I was like, ooh, this stuff sucks. Tastes like an athlete's foot. I feel sick, but I'm not really high. Then I looked in the mirror. I saw the barber's reflection, man. It looked like a big penis was cutting my hair. I freaked out. I I started talking to myself, Dave, calm down. You're on drugs. This is what drugs do. Okay, you know that there is no way that a penis can cut hair. But I started freaking out, man. I just couldn't take it anymore. I jumped out the chair. Half my hair was cut. I didn't care. I didn't. I just gave a barber a handful of money. It was weird. The balls opened up. Anyway, I ran home, man. I ran home as fast as I could. Tripping. I looked at the clock. It was 2:42. I was like, damn, 2:42. I gotta sober up. I had never been this high this early. I took a shower. I was still high. Said maybe music will do the trick. I listened to every CD I had. I was still high. Exercise. That's what I'll do. I ran around the block 4 times. Still high. Took a nap, woke up, fucked up. I looked at the clock, it was 2:43. I said, God damn.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
You still want to do mushrooms?
no, I don't think so.
Still want to try that shit?
Oh my God, that's funny.
Hmm.
That's pretty funny. That's so true,
I'm
eh?
pretty sure he used to have hair when he was younger.
No, maybe, I don't know.
Unless I'm mistaken.
I used to
but-
have hair when I was younger.
Yeah. me
We
too.
lose it. It just happens
I
to
used to
some
have
of us.
a lot more hair.
Your hair's fine.
Then I took a liquid.
Yes, that's not a good drug. That's a bad drug. Anyhow,
Anyways.
I thought that was funny. Oh my God. Yeah,
Hey,
that's
fuck.
why I don't do mushrooms. Is it?
You don't do mushrooms because I'm like, no, don't do fucking mushrooms.
Just weed, yes. Weed is great. No, I've never done mushrooms.
Because if Brad starts doing mushrooms, he's going to want to do them every fucking week.
Probably, yeah. So, for me, I have a very addictive personality. So, if I were to do mushrooms, anything else, it'd probably get out of hand. Maybe, I don't know. But why go there? But
We're getting a casino. No, Brad, you can't go to the casino.
yeah, that's right.
No casino, no mushrooms.
Know your limits. Stay within it. Although when I'm 75, if I make it to 75, I want to do mushrooms. How's that sound?
If I'm still alive when you're 75,
Yeah.
we'll do fucking mushrooms.
Okay, we'll make a deal then. There you go.
And we'll put it on YouTube.
Because that was funny. That was fucking funny. Like,
It was.
if you're 75 years old, I agree totally. Do whatever the fuck you
You're
want.
fucking old.
Yeah.
You know what? You're in good health. You're otherwise in good health.
Just do whatever you want. It doesn't matter at that point.
You don't have to do a whole bunch. Do a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, or something.
I think-
I don't know.
I would love to see my dad do mushrooms.
No, I would like to see your dad just smoke a little bit of weed.
Well, yeah,
You know,
but he's had brownies
bad
when he was young.
experience when he was young.
Yeah, brownies when he was younger.
He
Yeah.
accidentally ate a brownie and he got really fucked
A
up.
bunch of brownies, yeah.
He ate a few of them, yeah.
And he doesn't know how he got
And
home.
he tripped out and shit.
So,
And he's never wanted to try anything since.
yeah. Bad
My dad, on the other hand, was totally against weed, but somebody came over and said, hey, you want to smoke a joint? And he's like, okay. And he smoked it, and he's like, got nothing but a headache. And he was all fucked up. And all he did was giggle. And he loaded the fireplace, the wood stove,
Yeah.
and he was just laughing the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because we both never
It's not
did.
that exciting, but it was so funny to us when we were kids.
Yeah. But you and I never did drugs when we were young. Like, I never did it when I was young. It was a goody two shoes, we very religious community, so never did anything like that.
Not a religious community for us. Just,
Yeah.
Well, kind of, but not the way you grew up.
Yeah.
But we weren't exposed to any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
And that's the thing. So when it wasn't until in my early 40s that I started doing weed even. It's weird. And I laughed my ass off.
No, I was in my 20s when you introduced me to weed. Wasn't I? Or my 30s, maybe. Might have been my 30s. I don't know. Fuck.
We smoked too much.
He
But you're
started
younger
me
than me.
smoking weed.
You were younger than me, so.
Yeah.
So I was late 30s, almost 40. Anyway.
I don't know. Fuck, I can't.
Okay, let's just put it this way. We did it later in our adulthood, right? We didn't do it early in our young adolescence. So.
No.
And all I did with the first time was giggle. And we tried to cut down a Christmas tree one
I put
morning.
my face in a pizza. I was laughing so hard.
We
I
tried
just
to
went, meh.
we tried to pull a Christmas tree out of a fucking bush, and we couldn't pull it because we were laughing too hard. And I was pulling it backwards, like the wrong way against the branches.
That was our first Christmas together. He's pulling it out backwards and it's all like collecting the snow and shit.
I'm falling over, and we couldn't pull it because we were laughing too hard.
We were so weak because we were laughing so hard.
Yeah. So I agree with his sentiment. As you get older, that's when you need it.
Good
It's like,
moments. Good moments.
when you're younger, you don't need it. You got all that energy. Don't waste your life on drugs when you're young. It's like
Use that time to build yourself
Yeah.
up.
build a good life, and then
Yeah.
when you get older, then
Get
you
your shit established and then
get the aches and pains, and then
know
you
your
want it.
limits and play within it.
Nope, 75. I'm doing it. I might even negotiate at 65 for retirement. It's a good way to retire.
Okay, let's do 60.
I'll be out shitting on the
Let's do
neighbor's lawn or
fucking
something.
60.
Okay.
Shitting on neighbor's lawn. I'll be shitting in the street.
Yeah, Brad's retired now.
Oh
So,
god.
Um,
I hope not.
that was funny. Oh my god. So he's pretty funny.
I'm pretty sure he used to have hair when he was young.
Oh my god, you've said that 3 times now.
Oh. Yeah, because that's
Because
what
that's
I
the most
thought he
important part of
looked
this.
like. No, because I saw him in like the late 80s when I was in high school for like a brief second, and I
Okay.
thought he had hair.
He probably did. Like I said, I had hair when I was that age, so. So what? I don't kill it. I will remember you. All right, so that was great.
Such an asshole.
That was great. Oh, well, of course I am. 2% of it.
That's the weekend. It's 5%. There you go. That explains it.
Okay, so we'll move on then. I'll definitely watch some more Dave Chappelle.
I think we should.
Okay, sounds good. See you guys. Thanks.